Okay, first of all, Joseph, you want to chill? That's fine with me. We can cut the whole thing right here and there. It's not a problem. Now, I'm not understanding how you say you didn't see the video when you have it favored as well as you made a comment on the video. But okay, sure, why not? So anyway, what this video really is about, though, I just wanted to drop that real quick, but I want to talk about Steamworks on PlayStation 3 for a second because as I started thinking about it, at first, Zone 32 asked me if I liked it and what I thought about it. I just pretty much gave him my opinion. So, of course, I leave my opinions always open to everyone who wants to go ahead and criticize them or do whatever. So, I was listening to a lot of guys, right? And a lot of guys were talking a lot, saying a lot of stuff. And it kind of, as we started talking about it, it really started bringing to the forefront how Microsoft really does actually. I think either who said that? I'm pretty sure it's Persistantthug who said this, but I think it was Persistantthug who said that Microsoft squeezes the life out of its developers, you know. And then I kind of went back. I kind of thought about that when this whole Steamworks on PlayStation 3 went about. So I kind of looked at the whole thing and how it worked. And I started looking at some of the developers that were actually on the payroll of Microsoft, such as Chris Roberts and his company, the one who originally did Wing Commander, and it's just a whole bunch of other ones too that I just kind of was really surprised to see on there. Actually, some I just didn't really even know existed on there. So I don't know, it just kind of made me think. Let me just name some people here who are former in-house developers. Ensemble Studios, who did Age of Empires, which is literally still labeled as one of the top 5 strategy games out there. You have Carbonite Games, who was actually making games for MSN and Windows Live Messenger, rather. And all of a sudden, they're gone. Digital Anvil created, this is Chris Roberts' group, they created Freelancer, which is one of, I'm telling you, ask any PC gamer about Freelancer. If they know what it is, it's going to two things. Either they know what it is or they don't know what it is. But if they know what it is, they're loving it. Seriously. You got Hired Gun, who actually created Halo 2 for Windows, which actually wasn't that bad. And of course, you got Fossil Studios, who created Mech Warrior series, the original Mech Warrior series. And then you got Indie Build, who created Amped, Topspin, the original Lynx collection. That's the actual the golf collection. And imagine, like, after thinking about that, imagine some of the, like, how to put this? Imagine some of what Microsoft could be doing with the Xbox 360 if they didn't do what they did. I mean, think about that. You could have exclusive, we could be having an exclusive golf game. I mean, I'm not too much into golf, but I mean, sure, exclusive golf game, that's pretty cool. An exclusive snowboarding game. It's just a whole bunch of things. Exclusive tennis. It's just so many things that could have been done. Mech Warrior could have been exclusive, and I remember correctly, Mech Warrior was actually really good on the Xbox. I remember correctly, it had to use like a totally another controller. Hired Gun could have been making Halo 3 and Halo ODST for Windows. Digital Anvil could have made Freelancer 2. Hell, could have even just kept going with the whole I don't know. It's annoying. It's annoying. I kind of go back and I'm thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? You have a very good point. Now, here's a couple of things too. With that, I wonder though. We all know that Star Wars: The Old Republic is coming out. So I wonder, does that qualify under Knights of the Old Republic? Because if that's true, that could be coming out for the Xbox 360, but it's highly doubtful. I'm just saying. And then so, I mean, that's pretty much it now. I mean, we still got a couple other ones out there too. So what about Silicon Knights and Too Human? Too Human 1 was actually okay. It wasn't the best, but it was okay. Twisted Pistol made Explosion Man, which me and my wife just finished playing like a couple days ago, and we were loving that one. Ninja Bee created Kingdom for Keflings, which is alright. It's not exactly the, oh my god, it's epic, but speaking of epic, you got Epic Games. They're a third party though. I mean, I don't know. It's just some things to think about. And then, of course, we can always bring up the whole Rare thing. I mean, come on now, Rare. You guys bring on Banjo-Kazooie? What the hell? You got a Perfect Dark series to work with. You got the Killer Instinct series to work with. You know? I don't know. It's kind of annoying. I mean, I'm thanking God that, I actually did choose to place the PC over the Xbox 360 because, with the PC, like I said before, and that's one thing I was telling him, I think it was either Final Boss or, I think it was Final Boss, or Persistantthug, one of those two, that I enjoy the freedom that's provided, I don't know. I was just thinking about that. But anyway, here's another thing too. That's just one part of the video. Another part is Steamworks. Now, I really want to talk about Steamworks on PlayStation 3 because this could actually mean a lot. Now, I want to retract my statement because after some of the guys, they kind of set me straight, and I realized that it's probably not the fact that, it's not the fact that they didn't trust PlayStation Network, but I'll say it like this. I think that, in my opinion, and that's just my opinion, I think there are two things. I think one, that PlayStation Network is not up to PlayStation Network is feature-wise not up to snuff like Steamworks is, or like Xbox Live is, on feature-wise, of course. So with that being said, Steamworks is there to kind of fill in those blanks, like the cross game chat and things of that nature. That's actually what I was referring to, actually, in the original video. It came out completely wrong. After thinking about listening to what I said, I was like, okay, well, yeah, I do understand what you mean. I don't think so much they didn't trust them. That was totally uncalled for, and I probably shouldn't have said that even. I probably should have given a little more thought to what I was saying. But I do believe that Steamworks is going to kind of give the more, well, basically it's going to allow, some of the features that is not on PlayStation Network to become flourishing on the PlayStation 3. Unfortunately, remember, it's only going to be exclusive to Steam games. Speaking of which, I really expect Steam games to really shine. Now, this particular part goes out to Blackbuster Critic and all these guys, the Anti-Mayor, all these guys who are PC gamers with me. This actually, this right here, I can make me go pick up a PlayStation 3 myself. Because if you think about it, we all know that what Steamworks really does is Steamworks allows you to, one of the biggest things that they actually recently allow you to start doing was allow you to start playing, like you can buy Left 4 Dead or any game that's available on other platforms. Like, okay, let me try to say this differently. Team Fortress, perfect. Team Fortress is on the PlayStation, is on the PC, right? But if I was to get a Mac, I can go ahead right now and log on and download Team Fortress for free. Why? Because I bought it for the PC already, so it's available for me for the Mac already. Okay? Now that we've said that, okay, we understand that there's a cross-platforming thing going on there. So what if that cross-platforming was available for the PlayStation 3 as well? What if the Anti-Mayor and Blackbuster Critic and Samuel to Geek, all these guys who have actually bought, I think Samuel to Geek bought it there, but actually bought Left 4 Dead 2 and also own a PlayStation 3 when Left 4 Dead 2 or 1 is actually released on the PlayStation 3, it's actually released on the PlayStation 3 via Steamworks. What if you can actually, or you automatically have the game because you brought it on the PC? Is that impossible? Well, obviously not, because it's already being done with the Mac, like I said before. So it's a good chance. Now, if this is actually true, and granted, we won't find this out until Valve actually says so, but if this is actually true, this is actually pretty cool if you really think about it. This is going to be, and if you think about it, this is going to be one of the first times that we actually seen this. Let me rephrase it. This is the first time we've actually seen this amount of cross-platforming gaming. We've seen it before with the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, the Xbox, and the PC. We've seen it before. Now, we've also seen it before with Final Fantasy 14. Now, we're going to see it again. We might see it again with the PlayStation 3, the PC, and the Mac. It is a definite possibility. So I'm definitely hoping that is the case, because that would be a shrewd and powerful move right there. Of course, then again, who's to say that PlayStation Network, the PlayStation Network, who's to say that Portal 2 is not multiplayer in itself? I'm just saying. You guys have a good night. Ponder over that for a second.